being abused where I was living in Queens and where was my brother. He just was throwing out my things, all my clothes, and I had no place to go because the rents are so high.
Shelter is much more about just a roof over someone's head. It's about how they live, it's about how they are treated, it's about their rights to make choices, it's about being able to get back into community, it's about being whole again.
I think in the last year we've had 6 residents who we have successfully relocated into their own apartments, which was a great beginning and start for them and excitement.
We have become recognized in the community as experts in the field of elder abuse, and part of the growth from it being a very narrow perspective about elder abuse to this much broader idea of elder justice has opened the door for professionals of all kinds to really start thinking about how the work they do may actually have a great impact and how they too might be seeing victims of elder abuse come through their doors.
We initially started speaking to attorneys who would say, "What's elder abuse?" or "What do you mean by that?" or "I don't think we see that." And then as you begin to continue to speak, they have a story about 5 different clients to whom the things that you're describing have happened. The Bar Association and the legal community are so influential in how those laws and how those regulations develop, and they're beginning to turn to us to say, what do you think about this issue? Will you weigh in when we present to the legislature? Will you weigh in at our executive committee meeting? So we're really beginning to have a voice at the table in a meaningful way and influencing elder justice policy.
Every new admission is screened for elder abuse. There was one older adult female on short-term rehab, and she came in due to a fall. And she was screened for elder abuse just as anybody else would be. And she said to me, "I didn't really think anything that was going on at home was necessarily abuse. But when I'm talking to you, I realized that it is mistreatment and it wasn't fair what I was going through." If we didn't screen her, we never opened up to have that conversation, she would have gone about her life thinking how she was being treated was how every older adult is treated.
We're thrilled that we're up to 14 shelters this year who are part of our Spring Alliance. We have not only shelters who have been part of the Alliance for many, many years, but new people who have come on who are interested in creating shelter, who know that they need this in their community. I don't think people can ignore elder abuse anymore. I don't think it's possible to look away from it anymore or pretend that it's not happening.
A couple of your folks talked to me about the importance of America doing more with the challenge of elder abuse because there are so many vulnerable people. We're all living longer now. That requires a different set of supports, a different set of health care, a different set of living arrangements, a different set of legal protections.
Yo he sido abusado por mi familia y gracias a Dios he encontrado otra familia aquí en Riverdale Home. El mundo debe de tener más gente con el corazón de la gente de Riverdale Home.